STEM teachers have positively influenced my past and future by allowing me to discover my strengths and help build my confidence in my abilities. For example, Mr. Stockham, my calculus teacher. Mathematics did not come easy to me. Yet I understood that being proficient in this subject would be needed as an engineer. I had been previously discouraged from even attempting a STEM career due to my past failures in math. I made multiple mistakes in his class, yet he taught me not to be afraid or embarrassed of them. No matter how many mistakes I had made, his encouragement to continue trying motivated me to master this subject. A positive message I would like to share with the world about STEM is if you would like to see change in your community, whether that be environmental or health related, education can offer you the resources necessary to achieve solutions no one else would have thought would be possible. STEM is not just for the smartest and skilled people in your school. You do not have to be incredibly talented to take the opportunity to improve in this field. From personal experience, I have felt inadequate and not intelligent enough to continue my studies in STEM. The message that everybody is capable of using education in STEM as a stepping stone towards change must be shared to the world, especially to those students who have felt unqualified to study this simply because of the high standards they feel they must reach. But your aspirations are important, even if they are difficult. A career in STEM is attainable and worthwhile as long as you have the will to improve. There is no doubt anyone can be a part of this field.
Interconnecting the various disciplines of STEM can lead to us uncovering surprising solutions. And my teachers and mentors throughout the year have really enforced that idea with me. You see, from making eggs floating oil in second grade, getting me curious about why things happen the way they do, to placing potatoes in hydrogen peroxide, we did that this morning, to test enzymes. Being exposed to science has allowed me to explore my own interests. And I can tell you from experience that conducting my own science experiments is life-changing. For me, it went from a mandatory school project in middle school to something I spent my high school summers getting ready for.
Our future looks pretty hopeful. I mean, today's teenagers are coming up with such incredible solutions disregarding social, economic, cultural divides, and that can only get better. My name is Dimplamita Gardapuri, and taking a step back from that 9th grade experience, I remember all of my teachers who allowed me to get to that point in my STEM journey. Miss Cole, Dr. Ald, Miss Bowles, Miss Bergen, Mr. Usher, and honestly so many more have equipped me with the scientific knowledge I needed to kickstart my own research journey. From 5th grade science fair requirement to 8th grade when I finally found a project that really connected with my daily life, they made me do science in the present rather than just dreaming about doing it in the future. Then in high school, my STEM teachers turned that science fair interest into a passion. I was honored to have gotten a glimpse of the potential of STEM breaking boundaries. While I still have my whole life ahead of me, and truly this encompassing potential ought to be shared. And STEM is truly cross-generational, cross-cultural, cross every dividing thing we humans have ever come up with. Yes, the current atmosphere is a little rocky with politics and barriers stumbling up to science, but I think it's temporary because our natural curiosity, our human tenacity, and our drive to just fix things and discover the truth will overcome those barriers because that's a commonality between everyone.
As you can imagine, there's so many anecdotes and lessons I've learned through this journey, but my biggest takeaway is how it's all an investment. An investment of my teachers dedicating their lives to STEM education. An investment for me spending my time on STEM research. All to get returns in the future when that theory we discussed is put into action, impacting not only me and my teachers, but our international community.
Since educators have the power to guide children to reach their goals and dreams, teachers tend to be a child's first role model. When I first entered middle school, I was clueless about the endless possibilities when it came to STEM, up until the 7th grade when I met my biology teacher, Mr. Arthur. His lectures on life sciences fascinated me, and he soon lent me a book titled Stuff Matters, written by Martin Miodownik, which detailed the history and science behind ordinary things, such as paper, glass, and more. That one simple act of kindness led me down a rabbit hole of exploring STEM and its many careers, where I found my ultimate passion in intertwining nutrition and neuroscience. My passion to reduce medical biases and health inequity that minorities face manifests my interest in the medical field. I was fortunate enough to be hired by Loma Linda University to do biomedical research on health disparities in neuroscience, and the program allowed me to create tangible change beyond myself. Years later, I invited Mr. Arthur to my research presentation in neuroscience alongside other scientists. He never realized the large impact that his kindness and encouragement has made on me. Sometimes being a teacher is a thankless job, but if you're able to touch one single heart, you may never know how you might have changed the world for the better. If I could share a positive STEM message to the world, it would be to be brave enough to believe in your own ability and be ambitious. Too many people in the world doubt themselves already, and it ultimately holds you back from achieving your full potential. So of course, know your limits, but also realize your worth and what you're capable of. And additionally, never stop asking questions. What would curiosity and wonder be without inquiry? We need more curious people in the world to not only question why things are the way they are, but also find the answer and solution to our many problems in society through STEM. Questions ultimately drive STEM learning. Socrates once said, "Wonder is the beginning of wisdom," and in reality, every single one of us are still students at heart, constantly learning and improving. So even as a teacher, never stop asking questions, and you never know where they may lead you to. Thank you.